So we're at Hydes Road Park in Baltimore County. Me and my cousin, we're gonna be attempting to find a beaver pond. Hopefully there's lodges and dams. I don't know, I haven't been here. I just identified it on Google Maps, and it's very windy and cold today. So we didn't want to do a long hike. We just want to do a quick hitter, something short, see something cool. So hopefully we can find something. So there's a trail past this field here. And this trail, according to Google Maps, which until you hike it, you don't know, you gotta go see, should be the beaver pond down here. And I'm really hoping that we find some lodges and some dams and hopefully get some cool shots of them. So we found the beaver pond, and you can tell by these beaver girdled stumps just how much activity there is or was. It looks like there might be another pond back there. So I got muck boots on. So here's some shavings all around this beaver girdled tree, and then a pond back there. And like I said, hopefully we can find some lodges and maybe some dams. So right around here is a dam. This dam constructed probably most by reeds, grasses, and mud, and some wood all along here. We're gonna walk around this pond, see what else we can find, but loads of beaver activity in Baltimore County. So you can see right here, the beavers packed this dam with mud and presumably flooded this pond up here to this small stream going out here. And it looks like there might be another pond back there. I'll see if I can check it out. But we're just walking along this beaver dam on this beaver pond, trying to find the lodge. So we've been walking along this earthen dam. It's about 50 yards across. Not many sticks, but there are some sticks. It's mostly mud and reeds. And it stretches for a while. I haven't seen a lodge yet, but we are looking, but there's probably some parts that are inaccessible. So a really good visual here of this dam with the logs and sticks. The previous stuff had just been like mud and reeds, but this is actually lined with the sticks that they've been chewing up. This is really, really cool. Here we are on the other side of that beaver dam, and the main creek or stream flows this way down to here, and they've dammed it up just enough to pond what's on top of it. So here's some scat. I don't know if this is otter or raccoon. It's got a lot of, that has a lot of fish scales in it. That looks like it's more berries. It might be both. It very well could be otter poop. Now look at this beaver dam. Hydes Road Park, Baltimore County. Here we are walking across that beaver dam. You can hear it. Make sure I don't fall in. But very, very strong. And then there's this more of this earthen dam all along here. So I'm gonna say this has to be coyote crap, and it has to have white-tailed deer fur in it. I don't know what else would be this large. I'll put my glove down for scale. So my glove for scale, that has to be white-tailed deer fur in that. That's got to be coyote poop. Has to be. So here's a good example of how beavers alter these landscapes. They just take down all these trees, allow for new growth, pond areas up. They help with biodiversity, allowing like more species to flourish. And there's just so many downed trees here. This is pretty remarkable. Here's another small beaver pond created by that damming activity. And here's some nice incisor marks right on this tree right here. Just beavers trying to take this tree down but haven't been able to. Beaver pond at Hydes Road Park, Baltimore County. Pretty large. So we had to walk away through the beaver swamp, but I believe, or I'm 100% sure, this is the lodge right here, and it's pretty well protected. You got the beaver pond on one side, the stream on the other, the beaver lodge right in the middle. So here we are on top of that lodge. You can see it's just packed with mud and sticks. And I can actually get on top of the lodge right here to show you how impressive and how large this Beaver Lodge is. Very, very cool. Not gonna be the best photos because of it's kind of in a hard to photograph place, but the Beaver's Lodge is right underneath us. So there's my cousin on top of the lodge, and this lodge is, like we said, just packed with mud and sticks. And it's, Jimmy, how long do you think this is?
15 feet.
Yeah, it's about 15 feet long and probably about, from the creek's edge, probably 3 or 4 feet high. Here's another look at that Beaver Lodge built into kind of the bank here, but also the other side of the beaver pond. So it probably took us less than a mile. And like I said, it's kind of in northern Baltimore County. Hydes Road Park. It's got some athletic fields. If you can walk past athletic fields, you'll come to a pretty large beaver pond. And if you search hard enough, you can find a lodge like we did. Probably all in all, it took us, had to be less than a mile. But neat to see wildlife.